Toby Kebbell is apparently the go-to actor for villainous roles these days. He's now in talks to play Messala in Timur Bekmambetov's Ben-Hur remake. He will appear as Dr. Doom in the Fantastic Four reboot and recently played Koba in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Amy Rose Byers saw Kebbell playing Messala in Ben-Hur.
I am gonna buy it, although, you know, I can't say I am really excited for the Ben-Hur remake. I don't think they should remake the classics. I know that classic was a remake too, but that was the one that most people know. But I don't know. All these elements are getting me more interested because, first of all, Jack Houston, I think, is a really inspired choice. Boardwalk Empire, if you've not seen any of his other work, oh, that character, fantastic. And, you know, Morgan Freeman, we talk about him all the time. So yeah, I do think that Kebbell is the go-to villainous role guy, and why not? Being a villain would be so much more fun than being the protagonist. And I do think, you know, I've loved him since Rock and Roll. I think he has a really interesting on-screen presence. So for now, it's a buy, but I'm still waiting for something to really get me on board with this one. So, Christian?
I buy it. You guys know that I've been singing Toby Kebbell's praise for a long time.
Yeah.
I still think he's going to wind up in like either one of the spin-off Star Wars films or even Episode 8. So yeah, I actually am very excited for the Ben-Hur remake. I think that just picturing that picture with Jack Houston and Toby Kebbell gets me excited because he really knows how to, even with Koba, what he tapped in so well is it wasn't just the, I'm a bad guy. There was something, in the beginning of that film, Koba's one of the team. And there's something snaps inside of him, and that's all Toby Kebbell. Toby Kebbell is going to be responsible for, I believe, people looking at performance capture differently. So, and he already has, because everyone was talking about him just as much as they were Andy Serkis, and that's what's leading to these types of roles as well. And the reason Andy Serkis got Star Wars is because J.J. Abrams got a screening of Apes, and I think that people are watching Apes and going, let's sign this dude up quick.
Yeah,
So
we loved to hate Koba. He was so hateable. John?
You know, I was actually one of the guys on board with the Ben-Hur remake. And the whole notion, yes, yeah, the classic Ben-Hur is a remake, but what's to say that the next remake isn't going to become the classic, you know? That's right. But my enthusiasm has been waning more and more. From Bekmambetov coming on, it's not the guy to direct Ben-Hur. Not that I don't think he's talented and has upside and all that kind of stuff. I just don't think he's the guy. You got a very, like I called it an off-the-wall Walmart shelf pick with getting Morgan Freeman, who's in everything right now, always brings it, but he's in 45 other movies this year. I mean, so there's that. I talked about yesterday, while I love Jack Houston as an actor, love him in Boardwalk Empire, he's the best character in that show, he's incredible. You need somebody with the screen power of a Charlton Heston. I always thought, look, I usually cheer for a B-list actor with huge upside talent getting roles, and sometimes no names. I'm not always calling for the big A-listers. Oh, this movie's got to have this guy. But with Ben-Hur, I always kind of felt like you've got to get somebody with huge gravitas. So I'm sure Jack is going to turn in a phenomenal performance. But now with Kebbell, I kind of feel like too young. I feel like they've gone too young a little bit with this. So, look, this may end up being better than the original. It just might. Who knows? But my enthusiasm right now is taking a little bit of a hit. So, on the basis that I just think it's not a good fit, not based on his talent. His talent's out of the stars. I mean, it's incredible. I'm going to give it a sell.
I'm gonna buy it. For a little bit of the reason you might be selling it, just because I wasn't that into the Ben-Hur remake when it first was announced. I was like, really? Why? You know, come on, you're gonna beat that chariot race. You're gonna be, you know, it's like. But then I thought about it with the casting of Jack Houston and now Kebbell. It's like they're kind of going at it in the opposite way. It's not they're not going to be spectacle, big Charlton Heston. You know him as Moses. Check him out. It's like I think they're going to go the other way and deliver like it'll still be a big movie, but I think they might be going more dramatic style.
Right. So. Well, and to go against my own point, I mean, what do we always say? It is never a mistake to recruit talent, and they've recruited some amazing talent.
And honestly, yeah, the more I thought about Ben-Hur, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a remake. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it brings it. But it was like, yeah, it's like, I mean, you know, it's almost 50 years old.
That's where I'm at with it. It's just that there's certain movies, it's not 10 years old. You know, there's certain movies that they're talking about making. It's like, this movie came out last June. We're going to remake it. It's like, this is a movie that maybe a certain generation.
I know what you did last summer.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're remaking the movie from last summer. That's exactly what we're doing.
That's what we did.
But you told me I'm turning 20, which is baffling to me. It makes me feel really old.
Hey
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.